What is up, good people? How are you? Welcome to episode 36. I believe that's where we're at. So, I wanted to do something different today. Like, usually when I am doing my episodes and recording my episodes, I am like reading the entire episode from a document that I have typed out on my tablet, but I'm not going to do that today initially, right? I want to be able to, I am riding high on this current that I am in right now on just living in my purpose, right? I invested in some coaching tools, some called like a scholars program offered by Brooke Castillo, which is no longer offered, unfortunately, but I invested in the tools last year. So it's like a yearly program that you can walk through. It's self-paced, it's recordings, it's homework, it's all the things. And I have been diving in since last year in April. And it has allowed me to like just really grow and become this version of myself who I've never thought I could be, even when coaching my clients. So I'm always down for growth. I'm always down to evolve. I'm always down to improve like my mental space, like my capacity to grow, my capacity to hold space for my clients, my capacity to hold space for myself, like my relationships, like everything in my life, because I want like this amazing experience of life, right? That's where I'm at with this. So I'm in this current of really living in that space. Like there's so many new things that I'm about to dive into. There's like these risks that I want to take. I'm also like just holding the space for myself when it comes to negative emotion, right? So right now, like I said, I am recording this introduction from a place of I'm not reading word for word. I'm just literally like just off the cuff thinking of these things as I'm speaking to you right now. And another reason why I wanted to do that is because we as women believe things are supposed to be 100% perfect before we actually take flight, move forward, do the things that inspire us or do the things that we desire to do, right? And I just really want to be that example to be like, no, it doesn't have to be that way. Like we can just do stuff, right? And we can just make a decision that it's okay, right? We can make a decision that it's okay within ourselves and we don't have to please people and have it be perfect. And if we do connect with somebody that wants it to be perfect, then they can move on and look for perfection. Or if you're like me and you just want to like live your goals, dreams, and desires and just continue to do stuff imperfectly and move forward and say some ums and some and pauses while you're recording. If you're doing anything like this that I'm doing, it's fine. It's not a problem. It's going to be okay. Like you can experience the negative emotions from it and keep going. You're not going to die. So that's what I was thinking about before I actually started recording this video. Like it's fine. It's going to be, or this video, this recording, like it's, I said video because I'm on Zoom, but I'm not actually showing my face, but I am just recording. See, that's what happens, but it's okay. But what I wanted to do is because I have done a lot of growing, a lot of evolving in this space as a coach and marketing my coaching business for the last almost 4 years. And deciding like or really having this clarity on the women that I want to help. Now, if you have been connected with me, you've probably seen that evolve over time. At first, it started with weight loss, and then it evolved into, wait a minute, I just want to help women follow through because that's been this missing link. Like, we are struggling to follow through on our goals, dreams, and desires. Like, we know what to do, we know what actions to take, but without having the tools and the support to continue when challenges and obstacles come up, what we call it lifing, then we quit on ourselves. And because I have discovered like what it takes to actually continue to move past those that to move past lifing and continue without quitting, like I wanted to be that person who helps women do that, because it sucks to really want something in life and then you quit on yourself consistently. Like it's just your normal behavior because you don't know how to move past challenges and obstacles that come up that produce all these negative emotions in your body that make you quit, that create this urge to quit, and you do, right? So I am that coach who helps you build the skill of unstoppable follow through so that no matter what comes up in your life, you're able to continue to move forward with your goals, dreams, and desires without actually quitting on yourself and then actually getting to that outcome. And then having that skill, having built that skill, that you have it for the rest of your life. So that no matter what goals in any area of your life that you decide to say yes to, you can use that skill. You'll always have it and you'll be able to take it as far as you want to take it or not, but you'll have the skill and you'll have the choice to use it. Okay. So that's why I'm here. So, like I said, over the course of the last 4 years, what I coach and teach on has evolved. And I have finally gotten the clarity on how I can help women. And I have been doing that through this evolution of coaching a lot of women and being in the network marketing space for 8 years, the health and fitness network marketing space for 8 years. And now for the last 4 years, so a total of 12 years, being able to coach women in my own private coaching practice, helping them follow through. So I've recently updated my About Me section of my website. And now here is the part where I'm actually going to be reading these details on my website, just in case you have not had a chance yet to go there. It is www.royalrenewal.info. Okay. Just in case you haven't had a chance to visit my website, this is your opportunity to do so. You can follow along here. And if you want more information and you just want to read up more when you have like leisure time, because you know how sometimes we just need that second or third dose of, okay, now what is it that she does? We need that second or third dose to really understand. Okay. So I want to be able to share what my website says, the About Me page. Of course, I have like two other pages on my website, which is the coaching program details and also the Royal email community where you can actually connect with me and get on the email list and get the emails that I send once a week. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read my About Me page. So here we go. You are not broken. You've just never been taught how to follow through. Stop chronic quitting. Start unstoppable follow through. Hi, I'm Shawana Mays, certified holistic life and wellness coach and mindset transformation expert. And my commitment to teaching you how to build the skill of unstoppable follow through is solid. I am constantly on a mission to help my clients learn faster and quickly apply what they learn so they can get to the end result of their goals. The more I apply my own concepts and tools to my everyday life, the more I understand this skill of following through so deeply, the faster results I get, and so do my clients. Before I became a coach, I walked through my own journey of learning how to build the skill of unstoppable follow through, starting with the health and fitness area of my life first. And that was back in August of 2014. By 2020, when the pandemic hit and the world paused, I had practiced the skill of follow through so much that my habits were unshakable. The world events did not stop my journey because I knew how to mentally navigate through it, even with heavy negative emotions. Here's how I did it. Every time I experienced a challenge in my life along the way to get to my goal, I took note of exactly how I was able to keep moving forward without quitting, even when that challenge felt heavy. I kept practicing this new skill every time a challenge came up, whether it was a mental challenge or an external one. I practiced this skill constantly. Pretty soon, I was getting messages on my social media and in person from women asking me how I was still maintaining my health and fitness lifestyle with all the happenings in the world at the time. How was I still staying consistent? Because they were having such a hard time. And I felt their pain because I was once the one who always quit on myself when mental stuff and external stuff happened. Now, the goal on my journey was to understand that it would not be perfect, but to know that human life stuff happens, especially the common challenges that we all experience simply because we exist in this world. And it's okay that they exist. In order to follow through on your goals, you have to be okay with common life challenges happening and figure out how to navigate through the challenges so you can keep moving forward. I am a master at following through and understanding my emotional world and how I react to circumstances so that it doesn't interrupt my flow. I figured out how to use this skill in other areas of my life. And years later, when I became a coach, I started teaching my clients the same process. Since launching the Royal Renewal Coaching Program, I have helped my clients use this process to get from the stuck place they've been in for years to where they actually want to be. I've taught them how to follow through on their goals in a simple way, even through challenges and obstacles. They learn more from every single week that we coach together. They get better at building the skill of follow through every time they implement a new action in the real world and then come back and get coaching on it. They start to become that person who feels the urge to quit, but no longer acts on it, which produces high level follow through. This is the secret to finally getting results and making them stick. I share this process in my consultations. You will learn so much about what has been stopping you from following through just by spending 1 hour on the consultation. And if you want to go deeper with your work, I offer up the opportunity to work with me for 6 months and apply this process to become a master at following through on any goal, no matter what is happening in your life. I really wish I could help thousands of women right now. It is coming. Because once you develop the skill of unstoppable follow through, you'll have it for the rest of your life and you can use it towards any goal in any area of your life and you can take it as far as you want to take it. This is my desire for you. So if you are anything like me, you set a goal with the intent to follow through with that goal. Am I right? Because listen, you don't set a goal and then sit around thinking, well, I have this goal that I'm setting, but I don't want to follow through. No, you don't. So this is where you get to decide to want to reach your goal and not follow through permanently and continue living your life the way that you don't want to, or to want your goal and follow through no matter what. You get to decide. Because here's the thing, success with your life and wellness goals, it isn't about willpower. It's about learning how to think, feel, and show up differently on purpose, no matter what other people or the world offer you. And you can't really show up for yourself the way that you want to until you fully understand why you currently show up for yourself in the way that you do now. To help you walk through the process of understanding that with ease, my coaching is built on a foundation of compassion, not pressure, clarity, not overwhelm, consistency, not perfection. All of these things make a difference when deciding to reach a goal that you have yet to follow through on or a new goal that you wish to start. Follow through becomes simple. And when you understand yourself and you can finally stop fighting yourself in what you didn't know. What makes my coaching different? I don't give you rigid plans. I teach you custom strategies that fit your real life. You learn emotional tools that motivation alone can't give you. You get support, accountability, and action steps based on your goals every week. You learn how to enjoy your life while achieving your goals. You develop lifelong self trust and consistency. This is a transformation from the inside out. Yes, it is very much intangible, y'all. Very much intangible work. I know, like I said, we believe it's our actions. It's just our actions that since we're not consistent with those actions, and it's the reason why we don't have the outcomes that we want. Yes, your actions have a part to do with it. But here's the thing, okay? Your actions are just a part of it. Your thoughts and your feelings play a huge role in why you are not taking the actions, why you are not consistently taking the actions to drive your outcomes, your results that you want. And that's the work right there. That is the work. So, again, if you are anything like me and you have this whisper in your body that is like, there is something more out there for me, and I want it, and I want to know how to get it. Like if you already don't know how to define your goals or haven't defined your goals in the areas of your life, like typically what I do is the consultations that I offer my clients, there are several areas of your life that we talk about when we're on a consultation. That's time management, that's your physical health, it's your environment, your finances, your weight, your business or your career, your emotional health, and your relationships. Okay. Whatever goal you have in any area of your life, you need to define what it is that you want it to look like. You need to define where you are now and what you want it to look like. Okay. You need clarity in that in order to take the first step. All right. Got to have clarity in those areas. And then what we do is we decide which area of your life is causing you the most stress right now. Like for me, it was my health and it was my fitness. Yes, I needed to work on other areas of my life when I first started this journey, but that was those two areas, my health and my fitness, were the areas that was causing me the most stress. I decided to focus on that because here's the thing, how you do one thing is how you start to do most everything. And once I started building the skill of unstoppable follow through in those areas, then I started to apply that transferable skill to other areas of in my life. So I started setting goals in other areas of my life and applying that skill, right? So you need to really find out what area of your life is causing you the most stress and you focus solely on that area. It doesn't mean that you're not like really taking action steps in the other areas of your life, but you're devoting more energy and effort to the area that's causing you the most stress so you can solve for that, because more than likely that's the area that is holding you back from being great in other areas of your life. Okay. So this was the episode that I had for you today. It wasn't polished, it wasn't pretty, it wasn't word for word, but I wanted to bring it to you this way on purpose. Okay. So that you can understand that it's okay to be not polished, perfect, and pretty, and you can still move forward. But also because I am, again, like I said, riding in this energy of feeling really good. And when you are in this current, you just want to be real, raw, and authentic. And that's where I am today. All right. So I hope you got some value out of this episode. If you want to connect with me, you most definitely can do so. You can visit my website again. It's www.royalrenewal.info, or you can actually look at the description of this YouTube audio cast and connect with me there, either on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, or you can send me an email, all the things. All right. Wishing you a whole lot of peace and love. And I will talk to you on the next episode. Peace.